Hello YouTube, it's windy, it's kind of cold. Let's go and check what's blooming. Do what's blooming and what did I get at the show kind of video. You go here. That was a total surprise. I didn't see it's happening, and then boom, this morning I see it, and she's fragrant. And guess what, guys, we have a name tag. Boom. I'm so fancy. I don't even know. Nope, that's not her tag. This is a white reception tag for whatever reason. And there are two more coming. I honestly am, I don't know if that's thrips or that color thing there. It may be virus. I better don't touch nothing. We gotta do virus test with you one day, one video. We just had the show. Oh, look who is about to bloom. My little Jessie eye. Obviously somebody who already played with the other. That's interesting. That's this thing. Yeah. I was blaming my water for my orchids kind of being you know, not very active. I just actually let the water guy go. We discussed my chlorine pump this time. It's not working. Just another 500 bucks. That's not bad after $2,000. So he will fix that, and hopefully then, you know. Then there's this girl. No tag either. She's absolutely stunning. Yeah, probably there is a little bit of a fragrance in there. Oh, look. Surprise. This is who? This is a nugget digger. Yeah, so we had the show this weekend, Sarasota Orchid Society show, and it was absolutely fabulous. The organization, oh, here you are, I'm waiting for this one. The organization, the atmosphere, I mean, the quality of the plants that vendors, growers. Oh God, there's so many surprises. Look at me saying my orchids don't bloom. Such a whiny. That's Pamela. You remember Pamela? Yeah, from West Coast show. Pamela is blooming. Pamela, you're a looker. Pamela was my compulsive buy at that show. I was just passing by. I noticed her, and it was boom. I don't want to touch no plants now. And the dendrobiums. 1, 2. Oh, I was blaming them for no reason, I guess. They were just sleeping. Yeah, so great show. Because of that, Miami postponed / we don't know if it will go on ever. All the vendors had tremendous amount of plants. So, you know, the variety that they brought to Sarasota show was simply incredible. Look at this girl. Isn't she something? And this one, guys, we're in luck. This one has a name. Akatsuka Gardens. This one I know for a fact I got from Waldorf when they were at the show a long time ago at RF. It's where my YouTube thing started. She's simply stunning. And I know she's fragrant, maybe not right now. Yeah, so we had a really great time over there. What's going on here? Yeah, you know, I found a snake in here one day. Here, look at it. Oh my God, I'm going around and I mean, I swear they were not here like 2 days ago. This is Hawaii stripes. Yeah, the snake, sprayed everything, and I was on the second kind of round of spraying. Look at this girl. Hawaiian Agenda, Florida winter. And then I was spraying, and then I noticed her laying in there, so comfy. She was laying in there like she belongs there. So, living in Florida, I kind of accepted the fact that they are everywhere. You are performing. Look at you. There's lots of new ones coming. This is a very, very nice one from Florida Sun Coast. Very, very good bloomer. I'm not touching. Yeah, so we had fun. You saw the videos. I hope you understand that there was no way that I'll get out of there without plants. Sunday, I was on the mission to find a small plant for my taco, because people were not understanding. Oh, look who's blooming. What is that for? So I usually get a plant. This is Aaron Courtney. They're not all open. You know, thrips are really getting on my nerves because I spray a lot and they still manage to kill the blooms. And so while I was looking for that tiny flower, I picked up a bunch of flowers that I was not supposed to pick. And for that, there are some purchases. This is Triple Love still. Ooh, you never bloomed for me. It's about time. Okay, so let's go inside. It's kind of cold because, you know, I mean, I know you guys are giggling about me being cold, but I'm in a dress and it's windy. It's what? It's like 59 degrees. So for us, it's very pleasant. My Californian boys are performing well. I like that. What about you? You? Oh, there. Big you right here. I hope they bloom. I love those. And let's go inside and I'll show you what I got. There was a couple of gifts. You're doing pretty good for almost dead plant. So let's get in. As usual, on my way in, I always forget my Phalaenopsis section that is an active, like, waking up process. This beauty. Well, most of them I don't have the IDs. Those are, you know, bought as a rescue, many of them. But this, I'm waiting very, very anxiously. This is Stu Artiana. And look what's going on here. Yeah, that will be really nice, hopefully, for one of the shows so I can, you know, put them for judging. Here is Fuscata, also thinking of blooming. And there are some beautiful Phalaenopsis working to... Oh, look at you. You're like... This one has a very strange, long stem, so I leaned it against the screen and it's now producing the spike. I need to come and fix. And this one is a big, I know that's a big white one, one of the classy. And there's this one. So there's lots of happening. There's another one there. This actually was a dead plant that was given to me by someone to rejuvenate. See, I put it on the floor. You see the leaf coming out? Boom. Okay, so there's this one trying to work his way out. My beautiful Vogue Wonder path with the second spike. This is from Springwater, my favorite man of the weekend. You know why. That is a brethren fail that keeps blooming. Look how many more are coming. Oh, look at that. That's the funniest thing ever. It's gonna be a kiki or something. Not funny. At the tip. And there's this beautiful one. And I think now we cover them all. And well, there's you. Sorry. They're sensitive. You're not gonna show them, they're gonna die. And then there's my butterfly. Let's go inside. I'm finally inside, and here they are. This is what I brought with the plan and begging the vendors not to sell me nothing. But honestly, 1, 2, 3. I bought 3. This one was the barter. And then there was a couple of rescues, but let's go one by one. So this is a little Saphronitis. I'll put the full name on it on video. That's the one that is guilty of me buying all of that, okay? I was looking for something small to put in my taco as attraction, and I looked for 3 hours, and then I found this one at Palmer booth that was 2 steps from me, but it was really kind of hidden. Saphronitis, then many others told me that I'm not going to be able to rebloom it. I did my research. They want a really high humidity. So here, let me open a secret, let it out. If you remember my terrarium, due to my neglect and me being in a certain situation when I could not take care of it, it passed away. So maybe it's time to try again. So Saphronitis has a whole castle. What do we think? I think it's a girl to herself. I don't know. Even though Saphronitis sounds like a geeky boy. So this is number 1, and I'm really happy, and it's a challenge. So we'll see. If you are wondering about those tacos, I'll be uploading my store today, so you can check. There will be a couple of them available, okay? So, of course, the star of my haul is this beautiful Cattleya, and that's a gift from, of course, Suncoast, and that's the plant that was named after me. I am like ecstatic. I drove every single person nuts telling them about this orchid. It did not, I mean, it's not in bloom. It did bloom. I know how it looks, but we'll see what happens. I better be a good mother to myself. Nice roots. And if you want to know, they don't have any for sale at this point. So challenges. Let's keep talking about challenges. Look at this dude. Isn't that something? No, it's not the way he's supposed to look. Cruel Smith was next to me, and this poor thing, when they unloaded the truck, looked like that. So he was in distress, and they told me maybe I can fix him. I kind of love rescues. Dogs, orchids, cats, you name it. So that's our challenge here with you guys. Let me, yeah, fragrant, what's left of it. I think we're in good, situation here. It's just the leaves been chewed up by something in the truck, and they lost like half of the flower, but doesn't mean, kind of looks like me in the beginning of last year. So let's see what we can do here. Then you probably noticed this Beauty Divine. This is me not guilty. This is a plant that my mom bought. And it's, you have no idea. The color is not what the camera is showing. I'm trying different angles. It's the deepest burgundy as you can find. And it was a display plant. So after the show was over, Michael from Artstone brought it to my booth. I just wanted to show you. And there. Palmer's, of course. Surprise. Beautiful, beautiful miniature almost. Kind of very petite, compact plant if you like it. It's, the color is not what you see. If you know red wine color, that's the color, like a Cabernet color. Now, this is that I'm not selling any plants. I'm not selling you any plants. Result, Tom from Springwater took my request not to sell me nothing very serious. And at the end, because I was begging him still to sell me one, he gifted me one. And yesterday we had a little joke with him on Facebook. He said he will never sell me anything else. So this is the name. He said that comes from his country, so I would assume from Vietnam. Little, very delicate. As you can see, there's lots going on here. It's very waxy. It's very, very elegant. I mean, it's a ballerina. I can keep turning it like they do on those gold for sale channels, you know, shopping on your couch. He is, like, maybe from far away, not as flashy, but if you go into the details, it's a very, very pretty and interesting nature creation. So this is my Paffy. Then, as I mentioned with the tacos, sometimes I have an item and people don't realize what you can do with it. So these are my coiled round small pots. Look, we have an audience here. Are you enjoying my lecture? The whole time she was sitting and listening. Me, Storm. Gotta move it here, don't she? Yeah. She's everything. She's been sitting here for 15 minutes now. So I had to go and grab something. And the main word in this phrase is I had to go and get it. So it's Rankosylus season, and I don't have an Alba one, and Cruel Smith was 2 steps away, straight in front of me, and I got one. They had very decent deals on these, so there we are. Boom. And I think it represents the spot wonderfully, and I think it will be very comfortable in that pot. I took the bigger pot off, and I left the original one in there. You don't want to mess with it. It's too, too attached to it. And the name, for those who doesn't know, is Rankosylus gigantea alba. Okay, they're very fragrant and very, they're very pretty too. So what do we got here? We got you. Now that was my purchase, and that was a purchase that I did not want to miss. This girl is very, very fragrant, and this girl is a name, well, basically after Liz from Brethren, who is my good friend, and I really like her, love her, all that kind of stuff. And I was looking for that little flower, and then it was the end of the show almost, so every vendor was kind of on the empty side, and she's the only one on that side of the table, and she kind of like called my name. So very nice fragrance. Reminds me of freesia. If you like freesia, it's one of my favorite flowers from up north. Yeah, so here we are. Now this I did buy, and I do not regret it for a second. So, and also, before you probably saw me buying a bare, I love buying bare root. Then I bought at the Tampa Orchid Show a plant from Brethren. Not a big surprise there. There was bare root, and me and Martha split it in three, and it's doing amazing. So this time they had this beauty for sale. Here's the consultant right here. And I, from now on, if they have bare root, I'll always get it. I mean, they are so healthy and so happy. So let's get to the name. This is that's Colombiana. I have Colombiana somewhere. She never bloomed for me. Okay, so the plan is to attach her to the tree. That's it. Come on. There she is. Really shiny and beautiful. Okay, and he had a couple of plants divided there. I picked this color. I like it deeper. There were a little bit lighter variations, but this one I think is my favorite. It's very shiny and dressy. Yeah, and he sits in the vase that I made 300 years ago. It's apparently great piece for sticking the bare roots until they will find their home. And yeah, almost done. So there was Plantillo as well. And you know, these nowadays shows are really, I don't know, they are different in the way that we all, the growers, the vendors, we kind of all are in the same boat. Not sinking boat, but we need to keep each other on afloat. So we try to help each other. There she is. She's hunting the fly. Stormy. Oh no, she wants to kill Mrs. Santa Claus. Hey, Kiska. You touch that artwork, I'm gonna, do what? You want your miss? She loves toys like that. Here. Go get her. Look. She's on the hunt. She has her hunting hours of the day. So, yeah. And, I showed many of YouTubers what they can buy. And I was a lot at the Plantillo. And I brought lots of clients to them. And as appreciation, they gave me this Vanda that I was really, really liking there. There's a J-Rock. And I have a feeling I have one, but I don't know. I'm in love with it. It's also one of those more petite Vandas. Look at that nice root. And that Elizabeth Hamilton fragrance is all over the place. Yeah, so it's really pretty. Well, this is it. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, 6 doesn't count. It's not mine. 6. I kind of feel it's my normal number. So, you guys, next thing for me, next event will be West Coast Society Orchid Show. It's the end of this month. Then we'll have Venice show, which is the first weekend of February. It's going to be just a sale. They canceled all the displays, but you will have a really nice vendor list there. So it's a nice event. Then we'll see what's going to happen. I know I'm going to be at the Plenty Open House, which is Friday, Saturday, the end of February. There's something 26-ish. And I'm for sure going to be at Palmer Open House, which is March 12, 13, somewhere in that area. We'll talk about it in details. And it's going to be a bigger one. They're going to have more vendors again. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go back to the pottery this weekend. I'm doing first time in my life arts and crafts show. It will be in Englewood Sports Complex, which is right here by my house. If you guys are in the area, come on. It's really cute art show. Truly homemade stuff. It will be on January 15th, okay? So I talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye bye.